In 2009, the world of money was changed forever by a mysterious figure known as Satoshi Nakamoto. But who is he? Or could it be a group? No one knows. He disappeared without a trace, leaving behind millions of bitcoins worth billions today. Some believe he's hiding in plain sight, quietly watching the world, while others think he's gone for good. His identity remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time. A ghost whose digital fortune could make him the richest person on the planet. Yet no one knows what he looks like, where he lives, or even if he's still alive. This is the untold story of Satoshi Nakamoto, the invisible man behind Bitcoin. In 2008, a name appeared on a cryptography mailing list that would change the world forever. Satoshi Nakamoto. But who was he? Or was it they? No one knows. What we do know is that this mysterious figure created something that would revolutionize money, finance, and even the way we think about trust. Satoshi Nakamoto isn't just a name, it's a legend. Using a Japanese identity and claiming to reside in Japan, he or she introduced the world to Bitcoin, a digital currency like nothing anyone had seen before. Beyond creating the currency, Satoshi wrote the Bitcoin white paper, crafted the first blockchain database, and launched the original Bitcoin software. From 2007 to 2010, Nakamoto personally oversaw every line of code, carefully crafting a decentralized system that could not be controlled by any government, bank, or institution. And then, just as suddenly as he appeared, Nakamoto vanished in 2011, leaving behind not just Bitcoin, but an unsolved mystery. Imagine holding the keys to billions of dollars in a currency that no one else can control and never touching it. That's exactly what Satoshi did. The billion-dollar fortune no one can touch. Satoshi Nakamoto didn't just create Bitcoin. He owns a fortune that could make him the richest person on the planet. Estimates suggest his wallet contains between 750,000 and 1.1 million bitcoins. To put that in perspective, at today's value, over $123,000 per bitcoin, that's roughly 135 billion. And yet, not a single coin has been moved since 2010. But Satoshi wasn't just lucky. He was methodical. The first Bitcoin software was released in January 2009, and he mined the very first block, known as the Genesis block. Embedded in it was a mysterious message. The Times, 3 Jan 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. Was it a timestamp, a warning, or a silent critique of the global banking system? No one knows. But it set the tone for a digital revolution that could not be stopped. By mid-2010, Nakamoto started handing over control of the project to trusted developers like Gavin Andresen, slowly disappearing from the public eye. By 2011, he was gone, leaving behind a trail of code and billions of dollars. So who is Satoshi Nakamoto? A genius programmer, a cryptography expert, or a secret billionaire hiding in plain sight? The truth might shock you. The enigma of Satoshi. Nakamoto's identity. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? That's the billion-dollar question. No one has answered, and the mystery only grows deeper. The more you dig, Nakamoto never revealed personal details when discussing Bitcoin. On his P2P Foundation profile, he claimed to be a 37-year-old man living in Japan, born on 5th April 1975. But even this detail sparked speculation. Some experts suggest the date itself could be a political statement, referencing Executive Order 6102, which banned gold ownership in the US, and 1975 when it was repealed. A subtle, clever, and cryptic hint. Just the kind of thing a mastermind might do. Yet clues in his work suggest he was unlikely to be Japanese. The Bitcoin white paper was never initially translated into Japanese, and his English was flawless. with nuances pointing to British English, slang like bloody hard, mate and lad, plus spellings like colour and grey. Even the timestamps of his forum posts hint at a Western sleep schedule. He was consistently inactive, from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. GMT, in unusual pattern for someone living in Japan. Some believe Satoshi wasn't a single person at all, but a team of experts. Dane Kaminsky, a security researcher, said he could have been a team of people or a genius. Laszlo Hanyecz, who corresponded with him, felt the code was too perfect for just one mind. Gavin Andresen, one of Bitcoin's early developers, said, "He was a brilliant coder, but it was quirky." And then there's the first Bitcoin block, which contains a reference to a headline in the Times newspaper in London, a subtle hint that Satoshi could have been sitting in the UK, working on a revolution in secrecy. A man, a group, a ghost of the digital age. Satoshi Nakamoto could be anyone, anywhere. And yet the code he left behind might be the most valuable legacy in history. Satoshi Nakamoto is a ghost, a name, a myth, a mystery. But over the years, investigators, journalists, and crypto enthusiasts have tried to unmask him, or them. Could Satoshi really be one person, or a team? Over time, several prominent figures have been suggested as the mind behind Bitcoin. Hal Finney, a cryptography pioneer and the first person to run Bitcoin after Satoshi. Finney lived just a few blocks from a man named Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto. Some suspected him as a ghostwriter, while analysis of writing styles suggested similarities. But after examining his emails and Bitcoin transactions, many concluded that Finney was telling the truth. He wasn't Satoshi. Dorian Nakamoto. In 2014, Newsweek named Dorian Prentice Satoshi Nakamoto as the Bitcoin creator, a Japanese-American physicist and engineer. He had the right name and some circumstantial links, but when questioned, he denied any involvement, saying, "I am no longer involved in that and I cannot discuss it. It's been turned over to other people." The P2P Foundation account later confirmed, "I am not Dorian Nakamoto." Nick Szabo, a decentralized currency enthusiast and creator of BitGold. Szabo's work had clear links to Bitcoin's design. Stylometric analysis and circumstantial evidence pointed to him, but he too denied being Satoshi. Craig Wright, an Australian academic. Wright publicly claimed to be Satoshi in 2015. While he provided some alleged evidence, it was widely discredited. Courts in the UK ruled that he was not Satoshi, and he even faced legal consequences for misleading claims. Other potential candidates included Adam Back, Len Sassaman, Hal Finney, Peter Todt, Elon Musk, and even Paul LaRue, but none of these theories have ever been proven. Some believe Satoshi could even be a group of brilliant cryptographers working in secret, leaving behind a digital fortune and a revolutionary system. So who truly holds the keys to billions of dollars in untouched Bitcoin? The answer might never be revealed, but the hunt for Satoshi continues, and the mystery only grows more tantalizing with each passing year.